Washington, CNN. Even as British police were all the while dealing with precisely what had occurred in the London Underground on Friday morning, President Donald Trump was utilizing the occurrence to demonstrate a point. Another assault in London by a failure psychological oppressor. He tweeted, "These are wiped out and psychotic individuals who were in the sights of Scotland Yard. Must be proactive." Added Trump, "The travel boycott into the United States ought to be far bigger, harder and more particular, however idiotically, that would not be politically right." The travel boycott, obviously, is Trump's official request went for blocking individuals from 6 larger part Muslim nations from entering the United States, a fundamental stride in battling psychological oppression, as per the president. In any case, at any rate in the beginning periods of this London examination, there is no confirmation to propose where the assailants hailed from or what their thought processes were. All we know, as indicated by British police, is that it is being researched as a fear-based oppressor occurrence. Gotten some information about Trump's tweet that the London Tube assault was executed by individuals known to the security administrations. British Prime Minister Theresa May said it is never useful for anybody to hypothesize on what is a progressing examination. Trump's eagerness to form a hasty opinion about the London episode a glaring difference to his guard of his unwillingness to completely denounce the racial oppressors and neo-Nazis behind the savagery in Charlottesville, Virginia, a month ago. Trump, who at first, and over, said that there were vicious individuals on the two sides in Charlottesville, ascribed that reaction to a want to accumulate every one of the certainties previously offering a feeling. "Indeed, I know this doesn't bode well. I needed to ensure, not at all like most government officials, that what I said was right, not put forth a speedy expression," Trump disclosed to journalists. "The announcement I made on Saturday, the primary articulation, was a fine proclamation. Yet, you don't make articulations that direct unless you know the actualities. It takes a short time to get the realities. It's difficult to square. You don't make proclamations that direct unless you know the certainties," to what Trump did Friday morning with respect to the London assault. What's unmistakable from a gander at the way Trump has reacted to a progression of prominent occurrences, basically fear assaults, since being chosen president is that he is more than willing to jump on them a long time before every one of the actualities are known, whether they strengthen something he as of now accepts. On the off chance that they conflict with his perspectives, he is far less ready to do as such. The London assault Friday morning is, to Trump, yet more confirmation of the existential danger postured by fear-based oppression, and proof of how government officials fixated on political accuracy decline to legitimately recognize that risk. Keep in mind that Trump impacted London Mayor Sadiq Khan back in June for professedly underselling the risk of fear-based oppression. History has demonstrated that Trump is prepared and willing to seize on any piece of confirmation that demonstrates his point on fear-mongering, regardless of whether that proof really demonstrates his point on psychological oppression. In the quick result of an episode in the Philippines in June, Trump noticed that it is truly entirely miserable what is happening all through the world with fear. It worked out that the Philippines occasion was a theft, not a dread occurrence. By differentiate, Charlottesville was not in Trump's conviction wheelhouse. In light of his doubt of the prevailing press and what he accepts to be the religion of political rightness, his impulses in the wake of the brutality was to abstain from hopping to the conclusion that the accused lay with the racial oppressors and neo-Nazis who had accumulated to dissent the expulsion of a Robert E. Lee statue. That, in Trump's psyche, was the story the media needed you to trust. He was persuaded there was more to it. Obviously, there truly wasn't, notwithstanding Trump's continuous endeavors to demonstrate that he was correct from the beginning and that the two sides were brutal. In short, Trump is more than willing to make a hasty judgment when he can serenely fit an occurrence like what occurred in London toward the beginning of today into his current worldview. It's a specific shock. What's more, Trump conveys it, specifically.